Hey guys, Advanced Gaming's here, and I'm back with another Battlenations video. Sorry about my voice. I'm feeling kind of sick. Sick. Not very sick, but you know. So, most of you have already seen the new update. There's the 3 times skill point for the next 3 days. This right here actually just means when you PvP, you get these 10 nanopods, and eventually you get 100 nanos. Also, the advanced steel, lumber, and concrete mill things are 50% off for this timer. So, I'm just gonna hop into the boats. So, in the new update, they added a bunch of boats. So there's the gunboat, which is the first boat you acquire. Next is the destroyer, and this is slightly better, but not very much. This is the battleship R1, which actually means battleship Raptor class. This is pretty good. I'm gonna show you each of their shots. This is one of the 2 nano units that you can get. It's the battleship M10, and the M is Mammoth class. So the first unit I'm gonna show is the gunboat. So its first shot is this incendiary grenade. Mine are rank 4, so they do slightly more damage. It has a cooldown of 3, no prep time, and 80 to 109 times 3 damage. So let's go ahead and look at that. So it didn't do very well on this big thing right here. The other shot is this rapid fire, and it has a cooldown of 2, no prep time, and 32 to 39 damage times 3. So, not very good. So this unit also doesn't have very much HP, only 320 at rank 4. So the next unit is this destroyer. So the destroyer has a depth charge, which does 127 to 183 damage times nothing, a cooldown of 3, and a prep time of 1. So then there's the targeted shell, which has a cooldown of 1 and 104 to 157 damage. Then there's the dual shell, which is it has a cooldown of 3, 82 to 100 damage times 2. I forgot to show you the stats on the last one, but so these boats are kind of built for anti-air. So this targeted shell does 75% armor piercing, a 46 offense, and a 60% crit versus air. The dual shell, same stats. The depth charge has 40% armor piercing and a 20% crit versus sub, 0 base crit, and 20 offense. Also, it causes a stat effect. status effect. No, sorry. I was thinking of something else. So, here's the first shot. It's decently powerful. Here's the second shot. Also pretty powerful. Then here's the depth charge attack. Which, it doesn't have very much armor piercing, but it's kind of well versus these boats. Then lastly of what I have, I will show you the two battleships. So, the battleship Raptor has the broadside turret, which does 157 to 236 time with a cooldown of 3, and it does this pattern. Then it has this bombard attack, which does 114 to 154 times 2 with a cooldown of 3. So the first attack, it has an armor piercing of 15, crit versus air 55%, and 72 offense, and a negative 15% crit versus sub. So these attacks won't miss. So I'll show you those. So there was the broadside cannon attack. So then this bombard attack is extremely powerful. So now the mammoth. It does 175 to 262 on its first shot, with a negative 10 crit versus sub, 10% base crit, and a 85% chance crit versus air, and 25% armor piercing. So then this unit's bombard is 127 to 172 times 2, 60 offense, 60 crit versus air, 30 crit versus gunboat, and a 10% armor piercing. This last shot is 43 to 73 times 3, 47 offense, 15% base crit, 95% crit versus air, and 10% armor piercing. So here's the first shot. You can see that this unit is extremely powerful, and it's accompanied by a 790 total HP and armor. Here's its bombard. Also extremely powerful. If you saw, I hit a 309 on a crit. So this last attack is the machine gun attack, and it has the really cool animation with the turrets. So that's almost all of the boats. I haven't gotten the submarine or the buoy. The sub, just a quick overview. This torpedo tube has a DOT called breach, and it's like most DOTs, but it has a 25% chance crit and a 40% chance armor piercing, and it does 147 to 219 damage on the torpedo, and 29 to 39 times 3 on its deck gun, and it has a 75 crit versus air and 67 offense. So these ships are extremely powerful against air and other stuff, like the enemy boats. So it's a good chance to take a hold of the triple SP to rank up some units like the ET or the Wimp. So that's all for now. Bye.